Order.
Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call roll.
Here. Ms. Nyworth?
Here.
Ms. Fabregat?
Here.
Ms. Bradley?
Here.
Mr. Rice?
Here.
Colonel P?
Do we have any special guests or special
Well,
recognition?
we were gonna have, it was a mix-up with, Elmore West Elementary was gonna play their recorders, but we'll invite them back. I think they got the time wrong. I'm not sure where that misunderstanding came, but we'll have them back at the next meeting, hopefully.
Okay.
They can play really well.
Report of the superintendent.
Well, the first thing we have is we have our audit presented to us by Mary Johnson and Associates, our auditor. Always good when the auditor's smiling.
Yeah. Not too many years before you got here, they weren't.
Just a few short comments related to the audit. Just as a reminder, management's responsibility is to provide the financial information, preparation and presentation of the financial statements. Our job as auditors is to give you an opinion on the presentation of those amounts and disclosures included in the financial statements. Your report is prepared on the modified cash basis of accounting in compliance with Oklahoma State Department of Education regulations. It is not in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. You will note in our report that there is a paragraph that says an adverse opinion related to presentation in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. That is in there so that, because your report is public, and so that anyone that compares your report to someone else can discern the difference between your report and theirs if theirs is in accordance with GAAP. In addition, this year we did not give an opinion on your property and equipment because we are still working through some of the process to capture that information. And that did not affect our opinion on the presentation of the financial statements, which we have concluded are fairly presented in accordance with the modified cash basis. There is two other audit reports included in the document in the back. One relates to our work on internal control and compliance as a part of our audit. The purpose of that work under government auditing standards is not to give you an opinion on internal control and compliance, but to provide to you any conditions that we might find related to the work as we perform our audit, and any conditions that we report would be referred to in that particular report and then summarized in the back of the document in the schedule of findings and question cost. There is a third report required by the federal government because you as a school district spent more than $750,000 in federal aid. And so we do work on what are called major federal programs. We do not audit every federal program every year, but again, there is a summary schedule in there that indicates to you which programs we did audit. We did issue a clean opinion, unmodified opinion in relation to those programs we tested. However, we did have some conditions related to federal programs that we have brought to your attention in the conditions that we reported, along with management's responses and on how they're going to resolve those particular issues related to the audit. And with that, that is quick, but if I can answer questions, I'd be happy to.
Questions?
I will make a comment. You guys do a thorough job. We appreciate that. One of the things we know we got to get better at, obviously, in 2024, when you now possess thousands upon thousands, I think we're up to about 18 to 20,000 devices. And we hoped as schools that they would take iPads and Chromebooks and make them more like a textbook where our inventory control was there, but it's a lot tougher. And it's a good thing because every year that she comes, it seems like we find somewhere else and we have had a lot of turnover in that tech department to do it. But when you read that audit, we pretty much revamped the whole way we inventory those in the last few weeks, just because we're still not happy with the way we're tracking those 20,000 devices when you include the hotspots and our computers. But thank you guys, because the purpose of the audit from my seat is always to keep us out of trouble, not get us in. She would like to keep us out of trouble, not get us in trouble.
Yeah.
And I think she does a really thorough job. There's some things that she watches that previous auditors I have didn't, especially with our impact aid and the federal money and some of those. So thank you for you and your staff, because I think you guys spend a few days here putting up with Lance for that many days. Bless your heart. So, but thank you very much to you and your staff, and we appreciate y'all.
Yes, definitely. I make a
5B.
motion
Moving
to
on,
approve.
no, that's
We
just,
don't have
we
to?
just accept the
Oh,
audit.
we just accept it. All right,
Yes.
good.
There's no approve, we don't get to approve her audit.
Oh.
That is kind of an interesting deal in the, we approve the estimate of needs.
This is true.
So, next we have a discussion with possible action on an attorney engagement agreement with Smith and Coleman PLLC. This would be the local attorney for you as the Board of Education, and this is who, through extensive recommendation stuff, I've talked to people in the community, and this is a group I recommend that we, now make the school's local attorney.
We have a motion.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Call roll.
Yes. Yes.
Ms. Fabregat?
Yes.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes. 5C.
It's just our information items, superintendent announcement. The biggest thing is April 15th is a virtual day, but that is also the golf tournament. So for people that are the foundation golf tournament, and as we know, we had the Foundation for Excellence here today celebrating our academic all-staters. Amongst other things, we had 3 of those, one from each school, very exciting. But as we know, Lisa Carson and the Lawton Public Schools Foundation is second to none as far as supporting our teachers and staff. And we have great teachers and staff, so we appreciate all the work they do. So everybody get ready for the golf tournament, and hopefully we can set a record this year on how much money we raise at the Foundation Golf Tournament.
Okay. Anybody have anything they need to pull from the consent agenda?
I make a motion, we approve the consent agenda.
Call roll.
Ms. Klopfelter?
Yes.
Ms. Nyworth?
Yes.
Ms. Fabregat?
Yes.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes. We don't need an executive session.
No, sir.
Okay, superintendent's personnel report.
Make a motion, we approve. Second.
Call roll.
Yes.
Ms. Nyworth? Yes. Ms. Fabregat?
Yes.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes. Okay, we have any new business?
Yeah, I think I misspoke. I think I better check my calendar that the 15th is not a virtual day. It's just the golf tournament day. Better get that clear before I have people taking a virtual day. So let me correct myself there.
They're gonna remember something a month out for sure. Like-
Yeah, all the kids, well, they're not, if the kids are watching, they'll remember. So,
Yeah.
but April 1st is a virtual day, which is the Monday after Easter.
And the 26th.
And the 26th, which is the Friday before, correct?
The Friday before Easter.
The no.
Yeah. It needs to be the last.
Have to
Last
look.
week in March.
The 29th
Okay.
of March is the virtual, is a day off, but the 26th of April.
Yes.
Is the virtual day, which is
I
the day
think-
before the 27th.
Yeah. You're trying to confuse me.
I am very
We're talking about
confused.
April.
Okay, the next regularly scheduled board meeting is April the 15th as of now.
We do have, because one of the board members who was part of the staff who hired me and served her full term, this is her last meeting. And we have, in recognition of being on the board for 5 years, Friend of Education Award to Mary Bradley. We appreciate you being with us, and Lynn wants to take a picture, so.
Yes, definitely.
Here, Lawton, you're the president, you should present her this. Nice that I do, but
Carla doesn't have to be in it, so. Carla doesn't- Yeah, I'm like, Carla doesn't need to
Is this
be in
good?
it, so.
Come here, Kevin.
I'll get on the other side.
Yeah, you need both of you.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I am going to miss her very much.
Very much.
And I just want to say thank you so much
for allowing me to serve on the board. Thank this board and the Lawton community for that privilege.
Do we have any other board announcements? We need to remember Thursday. We have
Thursdays are regional.
our regional meeting.
Oh, it is?
It is Thursday at,
I guess
Flower Mound.
I can let everybody know that our link up with Carnegie Hall went off. And we had 2,300 school kids at McMahon Auditorium in 2 shifts, thank goodness. But those were little recorder players. They played and they danced and they sang and they really had a good time. So our students were amazing. They're very impressed with our people. And thanks to Charlotte Oates for
Yes,
ramrodding that for us.
Any other announcements? Okay.
Get the money for your